Hey beautiful people, welcome to Solely Purposeful Saturdays. Pick a crystal to select your card reading. Hey beautiful people, it's your girl Shakima. I'm just stopping in for a quick reading for us for this Solely Purposeful Saturdays, guys. I hope that you guys are all having an awesome day today. BTW, if it's not such a great day today, do just try to let the energies dissipate, okay? Try to just shake it off if you can. Do a quick little Taylor Swift and shake it off. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and get straight into the romance guidance that we do have for us today, guys, because what I can see is that the moon is in Aries, so it is very fiery energy, especially considering, again, that we do have a full moon on Tuesday. For us here in the UK, it's on Tuesday, but it's on Tuesday or Wednesday. And the full moon is actually going to be in Taurus. Okay, guys? So with that being said, today the moon is in Aries, and Aries is ruled by Mars, which is very fiery energy because Mars is the god of war. So try not to be like in battles with your significant other today. Try to just go through a process of like both of you guys versus whatever it is that you're going through, versus it feeling like you guys are like fighting each other. It should be both of you guys against whatever odds of the forces that you guys are navigating your way through. I'm sorry again, guys. Like I said, my hair was wet and now it's drying and it's fizzing as heavens. So anyways, what we can see for you guys as far as what's going on in the tarot, because I want to give you guys as much insight as possible, we're getting an opportunity to be open to the new changes. We're getting an opportunity to break away from some of what we thought were boundaries, but they may have just been limiting beliefs for ourselves in terms of what our romantic partnerships had to look like, because we were very ruthless with it. We were very domineering with it. So it wasn't necessarily something that was being utilized as a positive to give us an opportunity to learn healthy boundaries. If anything, we were just being dictators, basically. So Spirit's giving us an opportunity to break away from that so that we can, find that solid foundation for ourselves to be a little bit more positive about everything. And in order to do so, we are learning how to attract that which we intend to sire. So we're learning how to become a vibrational match to the things that we want to bring into our romantic encounters moving forward. Okay? And what Spirit is saying is that this is an unrequited love. So there isn't enough chemistry and romance. Well, there isn't enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going. So you kind of have to become the vibration of the things that you want to see in the relationship manifest, and then naturally so it will manifest over time. Okay, beloveds? So we do have the 3 different stones. We've got the moonstone, the green aventurine, and the sodalite crystal for us. So what we're going to do, we're going to have a look and start with the moonstone. So I mentioned that we have a Taurus full moon coming on Tuesday. So for you guys that selected the moon stone, you guys are basically going to be going through a significant process on the actual full moon transit. Okay, the energies of this weekend are also going to be very, very instrumental for us as well, because we're still navigating through the weekend waves, because the moon is navigating through new moon energy at the weekend at the minute. So there's a lot going on for you guys. The cards that I see for you guys is, shadows. You guys are learning how to, 2 major arcanas. You guys are going through a big deal, guys. So you're learning how to moderate your shadows. You're learning how to take accountability. You're learning how to take responsibility for yourself. You're learning how to not be so codependent in your relationship. You're learning how to not necessarily blame each other so much for everything that's transpiring. And for some of you guys, you're actually going through a process of letting go of your person. Some of you guys, because one of the things that I did see is that at the bottom of the deck, when I pulled these cards for you guys, and there's a lot that came out, I did see separation at the bottom of the deck. So some of you guys may be going through a process of separating from your person whilst you go through your healing process, whilst you go through the process of actually realizing how you've contributed to the situation. Yes, it is your soulmate, but you need to be able to release your ex. You need to be able to clear your energy of your past circumstances. You need to be able to show up in the relationship as your true and authentic self, versus you being scattered in all these different places as well. And right now, Spirit is teaching you to let go of your, control issues, because moving forward, that's what's going to allow the situation to unfold naturally. And a lot of the things that may be impacting your situation is to do with religious factors. So your love life is being influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So you guys may have spiritual and religious viewpoints that are very significant to you both, but they're different, and you guys are figuring out how to make it work for yourselves. And the only thing that I can say to you guys is effective communication is going to be absolutely key for you guys as you navigate through the process, because you're learning how to let your control issues go, and that's for both of you guys. That's not even just one, but that's both parties. So just bear that in mind. You guys have to have like really open dialogue, but you guys may be separating as you go through a process of embracing your healing at this time. Okay, so for those of you guys that chose the green aventurine, you're going through a process of heart chakra healing. Okay, you're going through a process. Some of you guys may even be healing from a heartbreak, but I can see that it's giving you an opportunity to basically invest yourself entirely into this space. Invest yourself and prioritize how you invest yourself. Really make sure that you are willing to do the work necessary to see the manifestation of this relationship all the way to the end, versus you just kind of putting yourself in it, you know, half-heartedly. You kind of do have to go through a process of letting yourself be completely present in the situation. It is going to be a very spiritual experience for you as you go through this process of this relationship with this person. But Spirit is saying to you, this is potentially your true love. This is somebody that, you know, is a romantic partnership of a lifetime. So instead of you kind of, you know, holding yourself off and closing yourself back from that, give yourself an opportunity to invest in it, because it is a true love experience. But there may be certain things as far as the undertone of the situation that is going to need both of you guys' individual attention. And one of those things is making sure that you're organized in terms of your planning for each other, and making sure as well that you guys are both ready and willing to commit to the relationship. Okay, you guys have to be willing to prioritize the relationship for it to actually be able to, you know, manifest. You have to be willing to invest in it. Okay, so because you may have still had a wall up basically at some point of the interaction. For those of you guys that chose the sodalite crystal, you guys are going through a process of really talking your way through a lot of the stuff that you're navigating your way through this weekend. It's going to be very, very important for you the way that you communicate, because communications, 80% of our communication is not what we say, it's how we say it. But I can see that what you guys are navigating through is you're going through a transition of your disappointments. You're going through a transition of the things that left you feeling, you know, sad, heartbroken, some of the grief that you've had about the situation, crying over spilt milk, basically. You're going through a transition beyond that. And those are some of the things that you're going to have to really communicate to your significant other, because I can see that there is a change sort of taking place. And with it, for some of you guys, you're actually in a marriage, and you kind of need to go through a process of learning how to practice healthy detachment in your marriage, so that you can, you know, learn how to love yourself first moving forward, but also knowing that it's safe for you to love whilst you're in this space. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, which is love. Okay, for some of you guys, you may feel as though this significant other does have the potential to be a romantic, you know, partnership where you guys evolve into a marriage. And again, same thing applies for you guys. You're learning how to kind of be open to the fact that it is safe for you to love, and you don't have to continue to hold on to the stuff that they've done to you in the past, but you can talk about it effectively so that you guys can learn how to love yourselves first individually and come together as a collective. Because if you continue the way that you're going, you may just find yourself holding on to a lot of baggage that is no longer serving you. So you need to kind of speak your truth as and when the stuff comes up, versus holding on to it and letting it fester away in your heart and throat space. Okay, beloveds? Whew. I hope that was useful for you guys. Anyways, as per usual, guys, I'm sending you guys nothing but love, light, and positive intentions for the journey ahead. If you guys haven't already done so, definitely be sure to check out the link in my bio. That way you guys can connect with me for a personal reading, shadow work mentorship sessions, as well as connecting with me for, you know, to access all of my other social media channels as well. Okay, beloveds? I'm going to love you guys and leave it there for you guys. I will see you guys in the next video. God bless and a shame. Mwah. Take care, guys. That's all, folks. Thanks for watching. See you next time.